How's it going, guys? Today I'm going to show you what it's like to drive the Pagani Huayra Roadster BC from a first-person point of view. One of the most gorgeous hypercars to ever be created, this one sits at an MSRP of near $5 million. And today you're going to see a first-person point of view driving this unbelievable machine. The Huayra opens up completely like a transformer. This is one of the coolest things I have ever seen in my entire life. From the front end to the back, full exposed carbon fiber that shows the glorious powertrain. This is an AMG-derived 6-liter twin turbocharged V12 that makes 800 horsepower and 775 pound-feet of torque. 0 to 60 happens in 3.3 seconds, and it's got a single clutch 7-speed automated manual transmission. That's probably the only weak point of the entire car. This thing is way too cool. The aerodynamics in the back are absolutely incredible. We have this stationary fixed wing for extra downforce. Then we have these active flaps right here, and a massive rear diffuser as well. One of my favorite parts about the car is this quad titanium exhaust that is so gorgeous. It says BC on the exhaust, and I also love these triple taillights. The interior of the Huayra Roadster BC is as gorgeous as the exterior. Everything in here is an absolute work of art, from the speakers to being able to see this massive floating roof scoop in the rear view mirror. I love the fact that they were able to integrate a roof scoop even though this is a Roadster. The red plaid seats, the contrast stitching, the carbon fiber in the doors, everything is as high quality as you could possibly imagine. Speaking of quality, how insane is this key? It's literally a Huayra BC key. It's shaped exactly like the car, and then you just plop it right down here in this leather compartment. That is just absolutely amazing. That being said, if you do take it apart, it is an actual Mercedes key, like just the basic Mercedes key underneath it, which is kind of funny. I mean, how gorgeous is this steering wheel? It feels so great in your hands. Drive mode select from snow mode, comfort, sport, race, traction control, all the way off. We've got turning indicators on the steering wheel itself, as well as the horns. We've got the front lift button over here, and then look at how gorgeous the instrument cluster is. This beautiful aluminum. The graphics here aren't that great. We'll fire it up in a second and I'll show you a whole bunch of switches here. Everything is just so high quality. And then this gearbox, not only can you shift it with the paddles, but this is one of the best feelings in the world, just clicking this back and forth. More cars need to have this. Now, this knob was actually inspired by the Porsche 917, Horatio's favorite car. Oh man, let's fire this thing up. Click this button. Absolutely incredible. All right, behind the wheel of the Roadster BC now. To turn it on, click this massive start-stop button. Look how beautiful this gear selector is. We are in drive right now, neutral, pull the paddle, first gear, and off we go. The first thing you notice in this car is that roof scoop noise right behind your head. It is so intoxicating. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Watch those active flaps coming up as I'm braking to slow me down, acting as an air brake. That is just the coolest thing. The amount that this car pops and bangs is unbelievable. I was not expecting that at all. But there you go, V12 twin turbo Mercedes engine. It's gotta have some crackles for the AMG. But this thing is so much faster than I was expecting. It's just ridiculous. But when you really think about it, Pagani gets a bad rap for being an art car and not a performance car. This thing has 800 horsepower and weighs 2,750 pounds dry. That's a power to weight ratio better than a 765 LT, which everyone knows to be an extremely fast car. Yes, it has a bit of a clunky gearbox. It's not my favorite. It's a single clutch automated manual transmission. It does downshift instantaneously, but the upshifts are pretty sluggish, and around town it kind of bucks back and forth a little bit. But the thing that kind of is really interesting, if you come to a stoplight and you're in first gear, eventually after like 5 to 7 seconds, it pops out of gear into neutral. So you really got to be paying attention to make sure if it does go into neutral and you're on a little bit of an incline, you put it back into first so you're not revving it while you're rolling backwards into somebody behind you and then smashing the back of your $4 to $5 million Pagani. This might be the most expensive car I've ever reviewed. Legitimately. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Truly ridiculous. But it's not quite as intimidating as I was expecting. It doesn't feel that big. It doesn't feel that sketchy. Even in race mode right now, which has very limited traction control. I'm curious, let's put it into comfort mode. Oh wow, the throttle response is so much less. And then we've got no cracks and bangs. Wow. I mean, that is a massive, massive difference in comfort mode right now compared to race. Now, let's try accelerating in sport mode, seeing what that's like. It lights up in red for sport mode. I'm gonna go ahead and downshift. Interestingly, in sport mode, it seemed to have lost more traction than in race mode. How is that possible? We'll try one more time, but that, I mean, the tires just lit up. Oh my God. This is legitimately terrifying. It says, warning, driving for track mode only. Well, sorry. This thing is wild. I just wasn't expecting this, you know? They're so beautiful. Look, it's even got a snow mode. That would be ludicrous, going in the snow. I just wasn't expecting it to be this awesome, to be honest. I know they look cool, and their interior is absolutely a work of art. Everything's incredible in here. I mean, I can't stop staring at everything in the interior. But, yeah, I didn't expect it to have this much drama and to be this gnarly in a Pagani. And man, this has radically changed my opinion of the brand. I am a way, way bigger fan of Pagani after driving this car. And you just get to look at the coolest stuff when you're behind the wheel of this masterpiece. I mean, just look at the instrument cluster. It's so beautiful. Although the LCD display does have kind of lousy graphics. They should have fixed that screen right there. And then look how gorgeous these air vents are, and just everything, the seats, the doors. Man, I'm in love with this thing. Special thanks to the Triple F Collection for making this video possible. Seriously, please subscribe to them. They're the most awesome guys, and I'm forever thankful for this opportunity. Seriously, guys, this means the world to me. It is so awesome to be driving this right now. Turning indicators are on the steering wheel itself. I'm gonna click that left turn. Loop back around, and interestingly, the lift button is over here, which is I've never seen it be over there before. We're gonna put it back into race. One last acceleration pull. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like always, please browse the channel and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next video. How cool is this? Being able to shift not only with the paddles, but also with this gear lever like a sequential manual. That is so cool. More cars need to have that. I love it. And it's wood to commemorate the Porsche 917, which allegedly is Horatio Pagani's favorite car. Just feels such good quality. Oh, those clicks. The engineering is marvelous.